feedback, you know, from the peeps saying,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
we
kind of
want it to
tough.
work.
Kind of tough.
Guess what, John? You know what that sound means, right? You know what it means.
Yeah,
What does it mean, John?
that means that the show is recording.
Yes, it does. It means it's
Yeah.
recording now, not like usual where you hear do 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 do, and it's like, oh, it just started recording then.
Can you hear me?
No,
Yeah.
and I can't see you at all. Now let's just get this over and done with. You're black. I'm white.
Got it.
No. I mean, look at your shirt. Your shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah. So
Black
we got
shirt,
that out of the
white
way,
shirt.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
You
good.
got it? So what do you think of the video I made?
I think it was. Oh wait. What video? Hold up
The
now.
video I put in your, hey Lauren, what's
Hello,
up?
Lauren. Hello, Lauren. You gotta say
You still
hello.
in you still in the library? Yeah. That's why you have to be quiet, huh? Okay.
Welcome, everybody.
Quiet.
Welcome one, welcome all. What was I saying?
What video?
Yeah, I saw a landing page that said for more click here, and I clicked through it and it went to the Mardox regular landing page.
Yeah, but did you see the video behind
Right.
the more click here thingy?
Like, there was no video.
Oh, come on.
Hold on.
Oh, come on.
You sent that where? You sent that to my Skype, right?
Right, yeah.
Hold on. It's loading.
Yeah.
It's loading. I'm going. I even wrote wow. Did you notice that? I said wow.
I noticed that, yeah.
Okay, now
yeah.
I'm going to the link. Boop.
No wonder you were so excited.
Mardox marketing, building a community one member at a time. Click here for more. That's.
It might take. No, don't.
No. Look, that's all I got. There's nothing.
Okay, that's not good.
That's not. Oh shit! Disappeared. I did not open it on my computer. I opened it on my cell phone, so that's not good.
No.
Now you know what it does on a mobile phone.
Yeah, nothing. Okay. You have to open on your computer then.
I've got something to talk about, and I don't know how the word got out. It really peeved me off when it came out last night, and and I seriously, I think one of my daughters are involved. I'm not sure. I'm not going to accuse, but I had mentioned to my wife, and I know my daughters were around. If it's not my daughters, then I've really got to start considering thinking that this is bugged.
Okay.
I said the idea that I want to put out one new website a month, separate from Mardox, a specific product, specific service per page. Like literally, click, buy, you get it. Either it's an ebook, a service, content, a traffic exchange service, but I want to stay close and very, very tight knit to the product that we're promoting on that page. So I said that, and then the next day or the day after, no, it was the day after, about 30 some hours later, I start getting people saying, well, if you're going to put out all these pages, does that mean we have to be a member at Mardox and buy all of these? And I caught my off guard because I go, what do you mean all these pages? And I messaged the person. They said, well, apparently you're going to be putting out one item per month and a totally different domain name per month. And I went, what? You know, the big question mark over the head, because I'm sitting there going, you know, how the hell do you know this?
Yeah.
Either the person spoofing me and I fell into it. I've done it before.
Right.
An ISP was having financial troubles, and I called up, and the reason why I pulled this was I would call, nobody would answer, call, nobody, and then finally I'd get somebody, I was put on hold, and the line would die. So one day I called up and said, so what's going on with you guys? Is it true that you guys are being sold? And the lady at the counter at the reception goes, how did you find out about that? I didn't know. I did not know at all. But let me, as I say, one thing, I sold my stocks real fast.
Yeah.
Insider trading. I switched companies real fast. Like, bye-bye.
See ya.
I don't know if this person's pulling the same junk with like I did, but I'd be really specific. Me, the fact that I'm putting out something once a month. And so they were worried about the fact that if I put out a different product each month, am I going to be just as bad as, yeah, thank you, John. You're just going to hold it up today, right?
Yeah.
He's going to put it on over top?
Of course.
You can't be doing that. That's white on black, dude.
Hey. Oreo now. There's Oreo.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that looks so sporty.
Isn't it cool?
That looks so sporty with the black arms. Oh, dude, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, the dark tan, everything. So the question was, if they're a Mardox member, do they have to buy the other product or service? The answer is no. And this is I'm going to release this now because this was supposed to be released sometime in November. The answer is no. You don't have to buy it, but you do have to earn it. And you and I, John, talked about getting our members to do more inside in order to earn in-house credit. And we're telling a lot of our members right now, you can use your in-house credit at Mardox to pay for your membership. And then the question arises, what do I do if I have $200 or like me, $1,200 in-house credit, right? How many months can I pay for my in-house credit? So obviously I've got to be able to spend it elsewhere. So yeah, we're working on getting it set up that either if you're not a paid member, or you're not a member at Mardox, you can buy each service one by one, or you will be allowed to use your in-house credit to purchase the products and services as they come out. So if you're doing a lot of work to promote Mardox and you're getting those in-house credits accumulated, you're going to be able to pay for your memberships at those websites. And going as far as the $495 Content Galore. If you've got the in-house credit to cover it, I'll be more than happy to get a hard drive, dump all the content, and mail it to you. I'll bite the bullet because $495 in-house credit, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of work. Not just sign-ins, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of work. Shows effort.
Yeah, you gotta tuck your collar in because now you're looking like an old fogey.
Oh really?
Yeah, look at your collar right there on the edge there. It's popping out. You gotta tuck that in. You see, I gotta keep you cool, man.
Yeah, that's right.
There you go.
He like my son. My son does the same thing.
You see, but Lauren muted herself so we cannot hear the people thinking in the library. Is that right, Lauren? Just do this, Lauren. All we see is a silhouette. We just see darkness of you. I don't even see I can't even make out your nose or eyebrow. I can barely make out your cheeks. Oh, geez. You need the light in front of you.
Okay. I put another link in your Skype room. That's the pure link to the video.
Oh, well, let's is it? Do you give me permission to play it on?
It's public. It's public. Yeah.
Okay, so here's what the web page is supposed to look like. I'm just going to feed it to the group.
Hello out there. My name is John Brewer.
Hold on a sec. How do you pause it?
Would you?
You push pause.
I need to share. That's better. Now I can see Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Okay, hold up. Right now, you see what? You see that? Why am I getting low feed? Hey, hold on. We're gonna get this going. Oh, you see right now is a pink screen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of code. All right.
Hello.
Now there it is.
My name is John Brewer.
Can't hear anything.
Are you an internet marketer?
It's that
Would you
low.
like to be an internet marketer? Would you like help?
But when I played it back, it was just fine.
Would you like to?
Yeah, I hear it.
Network and associate.
Okay.
With
I don't
other
hear any.
people who
That's probably
are
just
trying
Zoom.
to be successful in internet marketing.
Yeah, probably.
If your answer to any of
That's
these
the video I
questions
was talking
is
about.
yes,
Yeah.
then I invite you to check out, as my wonderful cup here says, Mardox. Mardox is an
This is
internet
awesome.
marketing community. It's an internet marketing resource.
I came home from work,
At Mardox, you will find a
set
number
up
of
my
things
stuff,
to
put on my shirt.
inform you about the
Did it
different
right quick.
aspects of marketing, some
oh, now
tools
now
and
I'm
some
stuck with multiple
services
things here.
that
Hold on a
will
second here.
help you to enhance your marketing, and you
I'm
There.
will
gonna put it in
also
a
be
I'm
Yeah,
gonna put
yeah,
it in a different
yeah.
I'm gonna put it in a different landing page though.
It looks good. I like the fact the box is just off to your side. It's not really obscuring your face. But then
Yeah.
again, I got really big screens though. I got really big. I got the screens that the brothers from the hood like. They'll bust down your patio door to get the screens. I have a dog. Only way in is to feed him, and there's no way out.
His name is Cujo, right?
Yeah. Cujo, the golden retriever. John,
Yes, sir.
How old are you, and how long have you been doing videos?
Okay, I'm 53 years old. I've been doing videos, I don't know what to say, off and on for a few years or so. Mm.
Cricket. You still got 30 seconds to fill, dude.
Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't know all of that.
Oh wow, yeah. It's going to get to the point that these messages going by are going to be too much. It's going to have to get to the point that we're going to have to tell people, if you want to ask a question, you've got to do the super chats.
Yeah.
Because they're just going like this right now. They're just flying by. But I don't know where half these people are from. Half of them aren't even in Mardox.
Okay.
They're not even off YouTube. This is mostly Twitter stuff flying by. It's like,
okay.
Wow. So, what websites are you promoting that we have to pay for? What is your main flagship site? Are you asking that to me, John, or Lauren? Lauren has a great website too, right, Lauren? You have a website, Lauren? No? We're going to get you a website, Lauren. So my flagship website is Mardox.com, obviously, and it's spelled. Let me get the coffee stains off of here. It's spelled. There you go. Mardox.com. No, you cannot find an M with a circle around it on your keyboard. It doesn't exist. John and I have our t-shirts on. This is what it's written. That's our flagship site, and I'm coming up with this month with, like I said, I want to focus on putting out a brand new product site once a month, every month. I don't know how long it's going to go for, because I don't want to start putting out ebooks just for the sake of putting out ebooks. But I think what I want to do is I want to make specific programs like traffic exchanges and ebook content delivery, and I want to link it on my main site. And I got a lot of people that join Mardox and go, well, what do I do next? And it's true. There's no one specific clear-cut product at Mardox. It's a resource center. It's like Lauren walked into the library. She doesn't go to the library and go, where's that one book that I have to read when I walk in the door? No, she's confronted with an array of books. Now she has to choose what she wants to read. Right, Lauren? Yeah, you see, Lauren, the gorgeous Lauren. If you could hear her, her voice is angelic. Stroke the head. It's a good Lauren. Don't hurt me. And any of you guys watching, if you want to put a comment in the on YouTube, if you want to put a comment in the comments field, you can go ahead, and we'll be more than happy to answer it. John, what is your flagship site, and what other websites do you have?
Okay, my flagship site. My flagship site is EnglishReaderETCOnline.com.
All one word, EnglishReaderETCOnline.com. That's a long domain name.
That's a long name.
It's a long name, but
it used to be just English Reader, but then I let it expire without realizing it, and then somebody like snatched it up and wanted to charge me like hundreds of dollars for it.
Damn snatchers.
So yeah, and then I have ESLJohnnyMarketing.com. That's my marketing site.
ESL Johnny JOHNNY marketing.com. Okay, cool. Yeah. We'll put all the domain names in the description below, in the description area of the video when I'm all done, when I feel like it. Off of Twitter, Nelson, are you single? I am today, but not in a day. Why does everybody want to know if I'm single? What is wrong with you people? Leave me alone.
You're hot, dude.
Don't you know I'm trisexual? I will try anything sexual. Okay, family friendly. See, we need Belinda here to keep us clear and concise.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, fun. Yeah. Some of you know that we have put up zoom.mardox.com again. Lauren, did you use zoom.mardox.com to get here today, or did you use the other link? Zoom? One word, 2 syllables.
The first one, right?
Domain name? URL. For the longest time, I was going =3 for the channel, and everybody was saying, "You're such an idiot." I'm writing it as if I'm reading it. Equal symbol, the number 3. No, you've got to go =3, so that for the other person to see it right, the person looking at you. Yeah, and it's like, what do you mean I'm doing it wrong? And there's a channel called =3 that I used to watch, and they're no longer doing anything anymore.
Oh, okay.
Joshua Alexander is in the house.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Joshua.
What's up, man?
What's up?
The ceiling, the sky.
Yeah, we've been over this. So far, everybody, Josh today has been able to piss off Jeffrey and Belinda.
What did I say to Jeffrey?
Single-handedly. I don't know. Cans and a string.
Oh yeah, man. This internet connection is about that good, so.
Well, Jeffrey's modem, I gotta admit, Jeffrey's modem is a 56K modem. It's about that big. It's a USB key. He plugs it into the side of his computer, and he gets 56K. It actually is high speed, but where he is, you have to pay for whatever speed you want. Lateral speed, not data. So he can only afford the lowest amount, and that's 56K.
Damn.
Yeah. So.
That's rough.
You gotta give him a pay raise, man.
I did. You went from nothing to something.
Well, then how did he contact you before he had nothing? Come on.
And let's face it, he got paid, started doing support tickets, and he almost fucked up.
And I think Lauren's at the library because I see the window and all that good stuff.
No, dude, that's Lauren's backyard.
Is that? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Lauren is filthy rich.
That's right, man.
And there's a reason why she's filthy rich. She doesn't waste her money on memberships like Mardox. Wait, is that helping me or hurting me? I can't remember.
I'm not even gonna know. So I managed to piss off Jeffrey on the can.
Jeffrey, just wrote a message. Can you convince me to join Mardox?
Tell him you'll upgrade him to 100K.
Are you nuts?
So
no. 50. Okay, yeah, to 100K. Okay. I thought you meant like, oh wow, I thought you meant like us. Oh fuck.
No. I'm talking about 100K kilobytes.
When someone says 100, I'm thinking megabits.
Gigabytes, yeah, or megabits.
Holy crap, that would have been wow.
Yeah, we'll upgrade him to 100 kilobytes.
Because what did he write in the forum today? You said cans and strings would be faster.
I said that if he wants to improve his connections, he needs to pull the string tighter between the cans.
Yeah, and then he writes on 56K. Porn takes all day or something.
Porn, yeah, it takes 15 minutes to download an image.
Yeah. It's a great way to keep you off porn. Oh, jeez. No, but at least he has an internet connection. At least I know. This guy does videos, and when
I think Belinda's more pissed at you for not using her link anymore. That's what.
I'll do it later on. I won't talk about that here. But I'm pretty sure the other person on YouTube watching is Belinda. I'm pretty sure it's Belinda. Belinda, get your butt in the room and talk with us.
Well, man, yeah.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, that's good. That's gonna be a whole drama. We need a whole drama alert part of Mardox. What's going on? I got to do the whole thing like Jake Paul. What's going on, Jake Paulers? You know, all that energy. Oh, jeez. What was I saying? What were we saying? What were we saying?
Yeah. So what have you been working on today, Nelson? Why were you so?
My truck.
Still,
I took apart the back brakes. On one side, we had a bad cylinder, you know, right? It pushed out the pads. I changed all that out. Then I said, oh, what the hell? They gave us all the pads, the springs for both sides. So we did both sides of the back. The next day, that's why I broke the cylinder, the bleeder on the cylinder on the other side. So we had to wait till the next day to get the other cylinder. So we did the back. We did that today. Then we bleed the brakes, and when you push on the brake pedal, it goes solid, and then slowly starts to go down. Bring it back up, solid, and then goes down. You know, and it's constant. So okay, let's look at the front brakes. There might be something wrong there. Take off the front driver's side wheel, and on the calipers, the cylinders on the front, there's 2 pistons on each side. And on my driver's side, one piston was moving, and the other one was jammed inward. So only one piston was pushing. But that's a new problem because the pads are worn equally. So it's not like one piston was pushing all the time. So, and that would have been a problem. Driving down the road, you hit the brakes, and all of a sudden, you know, because it'll pull all on one side, right? So that would have became a problem. So we fixed that side. The other caliper is perfect. Bleed everything, get all the air out of the system, go pushing the brake. Push, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. Okay, I think it's fixed. Oh, shit. Put it back up again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's like, oh, we can't do this. So we called around. My dad called his buddy who's a mechanic. And the mechanic said, did you bleed the lines? Yes. All the black oil's completely out of the system. It's all fresh oil. So there's no air in the system. He said, bleed the master cylinder. Under the hood, there's a shaft that sticks out with all the hoses that come off for all the wheels. It's called a master cylinder. When you push your brake, it pushes on that piston that then pushes pistons all around your vehicle. So we bled that one. Now the pedal, 10 seconds, and then it goes soft. And then the second time, 5 seconds, and then it went soft. I said, what the hell? I told my dad, for shits and giggles, can you bleed the master cylinder again? No problem. Slacks it, and sure enough, you see bubbles coming out. So guess what leaks? The master cylinder. It's sucking in air. So now I gotta go find a master cylinder now. By the time I'm done this job, we will have changed everything from end to end on this truck.
Could have just went and bought a new truck.
Yeah. Well, I'm at $500, just shy of $500 in parts already. Do it myself, obviously. Yeah. But it's like even the mechanic says we never think to look for the master cylinder first. We would have looked at the back brake. There was a cylinder that was leaking oil. Because it's all oily inside, so it leaks slowly. Change that one, change all the brakes in the back. It would have been that. They would have gone through the same process and would have wound up at the master cylinder going, oh, geez, it's the master cylinder. Oh, and by the way, you had this and this and this and this and this wrong. You know, so I'm at the garage, I'm up to about $2,000 worth of repairs where I did it myself. Because all I did was buy the parts, you know. And I'm paying my price for the parts, not theirs. Because what you guys don't know is what the store sells you the parts at is their price, not the price they paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a very honest mechanic, and he has told me about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's self-employed now, and you know he used to work for a car place, and now he's self-employed. Great guy, really good guy, really honest guy. You know?
Well, me when I do pool repairs, if I buy a part, it's not hard for that customer to go back to the store and say, how much is this part? And if I charged more, and they see that I'm exaggerating on the cost of the part, they know right away. Whereas a mechanic can buy a part, you don't know where that part came from. He could have ordered it from Montreal, Toronto, Chicago, and it was maybe sitting in his stock. We don't know, right? But me, they know I work at the pool's place, so all my parts, I sell the parts the same price to the customer as what I pay. And then I charge my time. And clients want me back because they know I'm not benefiting off the cost of the parts. Their stuff is already expensive as it is. You know, to the point that if the customer has an account at the store, I'll just go ahead and tell them, print me a receipt for that customer, and I'll bring them the receipt. They can call later with the credit card as if they came in and bought it. And I don't charge for transportation. I got to pick up the part anyways, right? So I go on site, I install it, and I charge them my time. And customers love that. The store hates that because it makes them look bad. And it's like, why is he doing that? Why is your other repair guy charging 3 times?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's right.
You know. So,
right.
But yeah, no. To do it, same thing with computers. You bring your computer in, they'll say you got to change your hard drive. Well, they charge you this price for the hard drive. I know for a fact. This is one that just came in, but I know for a fact this little hard drive, 500 gig, is not worth more than $30 right now in the stores. If I call the store, if I buy this myself from my supplier, from my parts supplier, which I do sell this. If you call me up and say, Nelson, I need a hard drive locally, I'll buy it. I'll resell it to you. But the stores sell it for 100. So go figure. And it's only because it's a mini disk, a mini hard drive, and 500 gigs. Is why it's 100. If I get the regular size hard drive at 500, it's like $46. You know,
okay.
But we can easily double the cost on those parts, and nobody can say a word. Because what are you going to do? Go become a parts retailer?
Yeah,
you know,
that's right.
You got to get the deals and stuff. When I buy hard drives, I buy packs of 10 at a time.
Yeah.
Because I don't just change it for my computer. I change it for my daughter's laptop, my wife's 2 computers, my server here. You know, so I buy 10 at a time, so I save a lot of money. But I'm not stupid. If somebody says, "Do you have a 4 terabyte?" Sorry.
Wait a minute. What did you just say?
If you got a 4 terabyte drive, I'm going to up the cost for sure. You know. But if you bring me bring me an estimate from another company, a reputable company that's established in town, I will give you the same thing at 10% off. His price.
That can be dangerous, though.
Why?
Because you don't know if they're really at the same level.
What do you mean?
Just by reviewing them doesn't mean they're at the same level you are.
No. A reputable store, Best Buy, Future Shop, you know, where they'll give you an estimate of the hard drive. For example, if they say the hard drive is going to be $80 and mine's $100, I'll give you 10% off the $80. So I'm gonna charge you $72. You see, but that's just so I can be cutthroat, you know.
Hey, the cutthroat doesn't always mean successful business.
Well, I also don't build computers for a living and sell them. So, if somebody wants a computer from me, it better be brand new. I'll build you one brand new with all brand new parts, but I will not build one from used parts. And you know, if you come to me with your computer and say, "Can you make this better?" I'm not touching it. You know, it's just too many problems. I had one time the person brought in the computer, and it was stupid enough. The microprocessor, one of the pins, there's hundreds, if not thousands, of little pins on the backside, and you need a microscope to see these pins. And I had to bend one back in place because it was crooked, and it's what was causing the computer to crash. Every time that one function, the processor, was being called, it was short-circuiting, and it crashed the computer. And it took me days to find that problem. And a microscope, and not a magnifying glass. Microscope. Yeah, wow. A real microscope that you
wait for it. You probably didn't make much on it.
No, I didn't. I charged $150 to fix it, like I told the guy I was going to charge. But to do that job is probably about $700-800 at an actual store that works with microcircuitry like that. Hey, you're talking thousands of an inch. When I straightened out the pin on the microprocessor, I was using a very, very fine set of tweezers to barely grab it and move it. When I was doing it, I was moving the pins on both sides of it.
Wow. Good thing you didn't sneeze or something.
Yeah, shoot! Oh, shit! I had the pleasure of putting in a Pentium 6 processor. It was a dual processor board. It was one of the very first P6 processors. I was the computer case was horizontal on my table. It was a hot day. Air conditioning didn't work. I was leaning over, and this is why I hate long hair. I was leaning over. I went to put the microprocessor in, and I could swear I know a drop of sweat fell, but when I looked, I didn't see anything. Put the chip in, close it down, plug in the computer, the whole thing. Turn it on. You heard the fans, and poof.
Ooh.
The salt made the connections on the pins and blew out the processor. That cost me over $500 to replace. Yeah. So, well, at the time that was a $500 processor.
Well, so did you charge the clients how much?
Well, no, that was fucking. That was I give the guy a new computer because after frying the processor, God knows what else short circuited. That was fried. I bought the guy a new computer, but I mean, but again, I'm ethical in the sense that if I screwed up, I'll tell you and I'll replace it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were doing lawns a while back, and one of my daughters hooked the solar tarp of a pool, and just with the mower, and went over it, and on the edge snagged it, and it pulled the solar tarp under the mower, and it screwed it up. I could have rolled up the solar tarp and just walked away and not said anything, but I told the client, I said, dude, we're gonna buy you a new one. We wrecked it, and it blew the client's mind, like, wow. You know, but today I have that client for life, and that's the owner of McDonald's. And it's because we were honest. Say we messed that up, and we're going to replace that at our cost. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And it's true. It was our fault. We did it.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
Yeah. Who would have thought? Who would have thought being ethical goes a long way?
It does.
It does.
Really long way, actually.
You know, except in Chicago, right?
Well, you know, that's why I do most of my business outside the city.
Yeah,
like, I'm not lying, dude. I would say about 10% of my business comes from the area, and 90% of my business comes from outside the state.
Yeah, same thing here. About 5 or 10% of the members come from Sherbrooke. In fact, November I got to do a meet and greet with everybody in Sherbrooke or the surrounding area. But I figured there's only.
You mean there's actual people there?
Oh yeah. There's 250,000 just around where I live.
Man, I thought all y'all had was elk and shit running around there.
Moose. Elk are in the west.
Yeah, my bad, man. Same thing.
Yeah. Elk are in the northern western.
It's all some animal with horns.
Yeah, elk are big. Oh, have you ever seen one? They're big. Oh look, you scared John away. We talked about elk, and John went. I'm intercepted.
No, I had to take care of a bug.
Yeah, hey, how big are the bugs at your place? Remember yesterday I said, "Oh my God, there's a bee in here."
Yeah,
that was a fly.
Really?
It was huge.
Oh.
It was a
we
fly.
have those here.
Yeah, I mean, I had to give him a dose of this, and then when I finally got him on the ground, I had to drown him with this. And then, and then when I was all done, I had to freeze them. I should stop doing that. That stuff's not good to inhale.
No, I'm actually waiting for you to do that, and then all of a sudden the camera breaks because it freaking froze the camera lens. And then you'd be like, "Damn it!" It's like, shit.
Wait, my audio is better now. Wow. Oh no, never mind. I was pushing the brake too hard. Yeah, so what have I been working on? My truck. Why? Because without it, I have no transportation.
Do you actually know how to work on one?
Oh yeah, I know how to do mechanics. I hate doing mechanics. If my dad can do it, I'll let him do it. I can do it, but I don't have the patience for it.
I don't even have the knowledge for it.
But I mean, it's stupid. Give me a computer system, a tower. I'll take it apart. I'll put it all back together. I got no problem with it. Work on the truck, take apart the springs, and put them back on. I hate doing that because I have a fear.
He always has extra parts.
Yeah, it's like, remember how this goes? Oh, whatever.
Oh shit, that was the break. My bad.
Talking about doing this, I went to the McDonald's dude clean out his gutters, and he just had his roof redone. And it took 16 guys to do that roof in 2 days. That's how big this place is. It's a mansion. But I went up and did his gutters. I got to go 2 stories up plus the base. I'm almost 30 feet up, 20 some odd feet up. I'm cleaning out the gutters, and I come across this little pile of metal in the middle of the gutter. Now, his gutters have a screen, an aluminum screen over top, right? What do I see? These idiots that did the roof must have had too many nails in their pocket. The guy took the nails out and put a little pile on top of the screen, just left it there, and walked away. I'm picking up piles. Really? Yeah, they just left piles of nails on top of the gutters. I talk about idiots, And I took photos of it and showed my client, and he was like, "You got to be kidding me." Hey, a heavy rainstorm, those would have washed off because there would have been nails all over the property. He's got and he's got kids. These aren't like nice clean nails. These are rusty nails. They're worn out. It's like workmanship, people. It goes a long way. It's like when I make coffee. Workmanship. It goes a long way. Look, there's still coffee. There's still coffee. What? Coffee's not good for you.
Yeah, it's bad for you. It's got too much caffeine.
Nope, it's not bad for you. I have a doctor that said that it's good for you to drink it.
Yeah.
I'll listen to a doctor over you anytime. But now that I come to think about it, he does sell me that medication each month.
Yeah.
That heart medication. Yeah, go ahead, drink caffeine. Go ahead. You need these pills too, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, you'll notice when I take one. Oh, okay, it's down.
Mm-hmm.
I've been drinking coffee for ages. It might kill me. If it does, so be it. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about death. Belinda says I'm going to hell. I already know I'm going to hell, even in my religion. I don't know what hell's going to be, but.
I think I posted a T-shirt a couple of days last week or the week before. Remember that one? It had a deer and it was crapping on the grass, and it says "My food craps on your food."
Yeah.
Vegetarians.
Yeah.
So we'll be okay.
Yeah, we're all going to live. We're all going to make it through this hell we call. Like the song says, we're all going to make it through this hell we call life.
Yeah.
This thing we call life. Sorry.
You're either eating stuff that got shit on, or you're freaking eating something that's full of shit. One of the two.
Yeah, it's one of the two. My wife went and bought microwavable bacon today, and do not eat that 10-second bacon that you stick in the microwave. Don't eat that. Oh my god, it kept coming up on me. It's like, oh, and I only had 2 little pieces of it.
Wrong, man. You can't do that kind of bacon.
Oh, it's wrong.
Yeah. You know what is better though? If you go to the store, they sell bacon jerky. Beef jerky, bacon flavored.
You didn't see that. Nobody saw that. I gotta delete that out. I forgot it was recording.
Yeah, but if you yeah, he's always talking about jerky. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I forgot it was recording. No, you didn't see what, Josh. You didn't see what I did.
No, I did.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't see a thing. So
I did. Yeah.
We'll just leave it in. We'll just leave it in and see what Belinda says about that. And next time she can be in the show.
Well, we can just start talking about how we like putting shot collars on kids and things, and then
yeah. Hey guys, yes. What do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on this matter? Apparently, nine parents out of 10 say no shot collars.
What?
Yeah, it's the best thing ever.
What's wrong with those 9 people?
What I do find is wrong. I know John has done this. You do not set it to 10 right as soon as you put it on. You start at 1, and then work your way up every time they make a mistake. John is like, if you screw up, you're gonna get it, and then I turn it down the more that you learn.
Turn it down? What do you mean?
I don't think he turns it down. I think they get desensitized to it.
That's the problem right there.
But no kidding. I saw a guy that gets tased so many times that he got tased, and he's able to take his hand and grab the prongs out while he's tased. You can see that his hand's shaking. And he's got trouble.
I got maced so many times. Same thing. I could just walk through the mace and just kick the shit out of you.
Really?
Oh yeah. Oh. When I was a pepper spray instructor, so I used to get sprayed all the
time. Native Canadians, you pepper spray them, it doesn't affect them at all. Not one bit. They just like, thanks, and walk on. There's whatever they don't have that we have. Pepper spray is made for the white man. I don't know, John. If you get sprayed with pepper spray, does it knock you down? Yes.
I've never had the pleasure.
When you get spicy food in your eyes, does it knock you down? Yes, no.
I guarantee you, who they are.
I assume it would, but it's never.
Does onion burn your eyes?
Yes.
Okay, then you're a white guy. Seriously, bro, you didn't see that coming? Oh, jeez.
No, you got me. You got me.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm tied now with the bot at 4 seconds to go.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What bot?
On
He's playing his computer game again.
when you guys talk, I play Rocket League. Let me see if I can get this set up so you guys can see the show here. I'm gonna get dinged for copyright infringement with 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 what is it? Xbox? I think Xbox makes that. Oh, he got his goal. Damn.
Do they really not want people showing the game that people would want to buy? I mean, that doesn't make sense. This is like free marketing.
Yeah, I mean, people buy Rocket
Yeah,
League. It is one of the best games out there.
Well, no, I mean, to me, it would be free marketing. Why would they complain?
Yeah.
No kidding.
And I thought the rule for a lot of these was that as long as you included a link to where they could purchase it, then you were okay.
Well, they're talking about with the YouTube gaming community. They're talking about making it so that you have to buy a license to have the right to play the game online, but that you have to abide by a certain a code of ethics, like no swearing, stuff like that. But I'm sorry, but but CS:GO, when the guy comes around and snipes you from 5 stories up, and he gets you, and you've worked for 3 hours trying to get to that point in the game, and he snipes you, I don't think you're blamed by saying, "Oh, bleeping, damn," whatever else,
Well, see, one of the things I was surprised on is that back in the old days of YouTube, you used to be able to, because there's a lot of people that sing music videos and things like that online. And
Really?
yeah, no shit.
Are you talking about diss tracks?
Yeah, whatever. But the rule used to be that they had to include a link to the iTunes Marketplace or something for that video.
Yeah.
As long as they did, they were cool.
Yeah.
Now, I guess that's not the case.
No, you can't just play a music video anymore unless you have a license. Like Vimeo will Vivo, I think it is VEVO. They will let you put music up on your channel as long as you purchase the license. It's a one-time license that gives you the right to put up Vivo content on your YouTube channel. It's just they want to know who's putting their content where. It's all it is, and that you're not making money off it.
Well, that's the whole point, is to make money on it. Duh.
No. Then you make your own. Then you make your own content. I mean, if I'm going to make a video of John, pissing crooked, missing the bowl complete because behind him, it's John's video, not mine. He makes the money on it. It's his content.
See, back in the day, what people used to do is the music video was really popular. They'd load up the video on their own YouTube channel. They'd put an iTunes link to their affiliate.
Yeah.
Account, then they make shit tons of money on it.
Yeah, well, that's okay. It's still okay, but you got to send it back to iTunes on your affiliate link so iTunes gets the credit.
Yeah,
that's still in place.
But you still get paid.
That's fine. But what we're talking about is people taking content and they don't give a shit about who's making money. They just take the content and put it up. Like somebody takes this video here, and then just for shits and giggles to have it, they'd better be doing one of two things. A voice overlay in another language, which I won't mind, or they're doing a commentary. Hey man, look how idiotic this guy looks. The one right there. Look at the brother. Look how stupid he looks. He's right beside a white guy. And then they play a clip, and then they come back. Man, I could do better than him. Look at the junk behind the white guy's head. Then they talk. Then they go back. They play more of it. And what's with the chick that doesn't say anything down below? That's fine. That's a commentary video. I'm okay with that. I don't like that they play the whole thing all the way through. The ones I don't like are commentaries are the ones that go, wow, hey, yeah, they don't say anything. Those are not good commentaries. But what they're trying to prevent are people from just putting up content and saying, here's something I uploaded. That's wrong. Put some effort into it at least. Do some editing.
Yeah.
Like when I do videos on Jake Paul, I got clips of Jake Paul, but look what I'm doing, Hey guys, look at him, Jake Paul, look, I'm going to run over 5 people with my boat. This guy's an idiot, So I did a commentary and showed clips of their videos. That was fine. Not to mention it got demonetized and I had to fight for it. Jake Paul goes after anybody that has the word Jake Paul in their videos.
Really?
Yeah. He's got a whole team of lawyers behind the scenes that all they do is file DMCA's. That's why I'm all for the new law that prevents people from issuing DMCA, which is Digital Millennium Copyright Act's violations. There's people out there that initiate them if you want, but falsely, and they're trying to push a law that if you initiate a DMCA under false pretense, there is going to be jail time. And so I'm all for it. I want to see people go to jail for doing that shit.
That's what we need, more jail time. Jesus.
Right, this gives them a hell of a fine. They're putting up DMCA's over. I got a DMCA against my own video.
You know what that means? No, but you know what that does? It basically tells the person, basically, if you file, you're going to go to jail because we're going to prove it's false no matter what you do.
No. It's not, what, okay.
That's what's going to happen.
Josh, on one of my videos, the guy said he filed a DMCA against me because on my own video. There's nothing of his anywhere in the stuff. What he's trying to do is get my personal information. I contacted YouTube and I said, none of his stuff is in my stuff. And I do not want you to respond to him so he can get my personal contact info. So the person at YouTube looked over it and said, yeah, you're right. There's nothing about him. His account's been banned. So, yeah, I'm all for that. But I'd like to see that person have a fucking fine. $500 fine. Smackdown, you know?
We got too many damn bullshit like that going on anyways. I mean...
Well, then get rid of the DMCA law.
The thing with DMCA that's kind of good, and for businesses like mine, is DMCA is great, man.
Yeah.
I love DMCA
because you can rip people off.
No, not ripping people off. It's about making sure you get paid.
Yeah, I know.
Instead of in the old days of web businesses, if no one paid your bill, you have to go to court. You have to do all this bullshit. With the DMCA days, I just write in my contracts that we own the content until they pay us. The second they pay us, then they own the content. So if they don't pay me, I just file a DMCA claim saying, "Hey, look, they're using my content without my permission. Shut them down."
Yeah, that would work. Yeah,
and then the second they pay the bill, hey, they own the content. Put it back up.
Yeah, but you're gonna go through. Are you gonna go through the process of all the lawyers and stuff to?
No, don't have to do it. Don't have to do any of that because DMCA came out. It made it to where we could literally say, "Hey, we own the content," which we do because we could show them the contract that states that.
Yeah, but you don't need the DMCA laws to do that.
I understand that, but if I use DMCA, I get paid faster. I don't have to months in court.
Yeah, because they're afraid of the lawyers and stuff.
Well, no, if you go to the lawyer side, it takes months. Yeah. When their shit gets shut down, they pay in hours.
Yeah.
They pay the bill really quick.
That's it.
You don't have to worry about all the lawyer bullshit then.
Yeah. I have.
I haven't never had to do that.
The Mardox membership site program script that I'm putting up. One person came in. It was all for. It was all up. Wanted to run it. I designed his site, the whole thing. I did all the programming for it. And of course, the Mardox membership program is still in beta mode, so we're still tweaking it out and making it so it's a platform. But what happened was this: he moved his domain name one night without me knowing it. He downloaded everything through FTP. He downloaded everything, moved his domain, uploaded it, and then a week or so later, he calls me. How do I get this to work? I said, well, geez, for one, you need the engine, and the engine is stored on my server that you don't have access to. So it's like,
ding.
So why did you move the website?
I had the money to pay you.
No, because he just wanted the template and a website design. Yeah. No problem. So he moved it. Well, yeah, I knew the engine was on my side. I'm not going to sell him the engine, obviously. And yeah.
I would have sold it to him. I just would have charged him more.
Oh yeah, no. When a time comes, if John Brewer wants to buy the engine, no problem. I'll sell it to him when the time comes. But it's not for sale yet. But this guy just wanted the website design done. That's all he wanted. He thought, I'm smarter than you. I'm going to move my domain after. I'll move my stuff. I got my website set up, and I'm done. What he didn't know that the core program that made everything work was all the CSS code was on my side, and so when he uploaded his page, it didn't work. No, you've got a lot of people out there that are trying to screw us over in terms of designing and stuff. It's like,
It's amazing, yeah.
You know, and then they wonder, why do I have to pay in advance to get something? So yeah, when they're like little sharks, when they see someone's going to do the work first and then get paid, they're like, all right, I'm going to screw you over.
Yeah.
Kind of like John with his situation being in Germany, you know.
Nice.
In my line of work, teaching, right? When you're a private teacher, a self-employed teacher, you need to have a policy to where the lessons start when the person pays. Because if you don't do that, you start the lessons and they do a couple and then they don't come anymore or whatever, you know.
That's it.
You don't do a free lesson to see if they like it first?
Yeah, I give them a trial. You know, but yeah, but if you say if they say, okay, I'll buy a 10 lesson packet.
Here's the bill.
And you know, we'll start. And I say, okay, the lessons start when I get the money. You know, yeah, because you have people that come a couple of times and they don't come anymore. You see, I've had people.
The dog place I've taken Merlin to for I can't say the name because he's been trained to the name. He hears the name and we're going, right? And like, no, we're not going to Disneyland. Stop it! I just said the word. If you keep it up, I'm taking you to the McDonald's with that funny clown that you don't like. The one that touches you special.
Well, the Catholic
oh my
Church?
God! My client, if Mario sees this, I'm screwed.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You taking him to the Catholic Church?
Yeah, the Catholic Church. That's right. Yeah. Hey! I'm Italian Catholic. That's the worst. You know, you get attached and you don't say a word, eh? Anyways, you don't tell your parents. No, because you're bringing shame down on your family name. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, I take Merlin to that place, and when he goes into the dog area, they ask that you pay. Well, they don't do it to me because they don't have a problem with my account. But when they notice new people, they say, "Can you pay for how many hours you're going to be here? 1, 2 hours, say 1 hour. Can you pay this much in advance, like right now, before the dog even goes in?" Because what people were doing was, hey, my dog's in the dog park. Go to take the dog out. Dog had fun. Go to pay. Oh shit, there's no money on my card. Oh, what are you gonna do? Keep the dog? Now you have to feed it, water it, take it for poops.
Well, you know what happens in America? They lock your. They call the cops. You get your ticket, and you got to show up to court.
Yeah. Well, that's what the only thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do.
Theft of service. It's called theft of services here.
Yeah, no, it's the same thing here. You can call the cops, and then there's a. You either pay it or you got 30 days to show up in court. If you pay it in advance, it's like an automatic small claims court. But so they say, me when I walk in, they know when I go there every week, twice a week or whatever, and every time I go, we're talking $50, $60, $70 by the time I leave, because the dog's there for 2-3 hours at least. I'm always eating something. They got these delicious homemade ham and cheese sandwiches, like magnifico.
And they made those for the dogs, not the people, but he still eats them.
Yeah. Oh, and it's neat. because dogs, you're not supposed to give garlic or onion to dogs. So all the stuff in the food that they make doesn't have garlic, onion, spices, but it still tastes like it's spiced, like Dijon mustard. But there's no garlic in it, like you would normally make it, spicy. So all the food they make can be fed to the dog too. It's really neat. It really is, for the dogs, not for us. But I always wind up buying 2 sandwiches and 1 bowl of soup, so that's $16 a sandwich. So by the time I leave, it's $50, $60, $70, depending if it's me, my wife, me, and my daughter. I think the $70 time, I think that was us 3, I think. But needless to say, Merlin is like, wow, this is a day out.
Those people love seeing you come, huh?
Yeah. That's it. I screw everybody over to get them to buy all my ebooks, and I take the money and I go spend it on my dog. So what you guys need to understand is buy my ebooks. The dog needs it. He's starving.
You need to set up a page on Mardox. You know, say please sponsor the dog. Donate here.
Please sponsor Merlin. You know, I should do a whole video series just on Merlin. Once a week, we get to film Merlin walking around.
I know a lot of people in marketing that do that. They'll have like a whole blog set up where their pet is speaking from the pet's point of view.
Yeah. Oh, I did that today. My dog was pretty good today. He's a dog, right? He's a golden. He loves kids, right?
Right now, I'm looking at mine. He has his feet under the door trying to get out.
Your dog?
My cat.
Okay, the cat. Yeah, it's not a dog. So my dog, where my property.
They're smarter than dogs.
Where my property is, usually my dog is up on the deck where the stairs are, and he's not tied or anything. But all these kids from this daycare are walking down the street, and a couple of these kids are yelling out loud, "We don't talk to the dog." It's like, just keep walking. And I stood up and where's Merlin? I don't see him on the porch. I walk around going, shit, did he go after the kids up by the street? And I'm thinking, oh, he's so dead. I came back, where the hell's Merlin? And he's on the other side of the vehicles where we're working, just laying in the sun like, what? I'm just watching the kids go by.
You know the difference between dog owners and cat owners, right?
We're not idiots?
No, the difference between them is that dogs are pets of people. Cats, the person's the pet of the cat.
Yeah. The cat owns you. You're their slave.
The cat owns the house, man.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, jeez. And John, we're still on the clock there, buddy. You haven't said much. We've still got 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm actively listening.
What am I going to say? Tomorrow we will be releasing a product. We will release a building.
Really? On a Saturday?
Yeah. Oh no, Monday. Sorry, Monday. Sorry. I meant Monday. It's always tomorrow with this show, so you know.
Yeah, well, see, you messed it up, man.
Our next episode, we have a new product that you can buy. And
cool.
I'm still working on the video part of it.
Will Belinda be here?
The what?
Will Belinda be here for it?
I hope so. I don't know what's in her craw. I have no clue. I don't know. Okay, in my defense, in my opinion, I don't know what's in her craw. I guess I upset her. I'm sorry. I apologize. Hold on. Let me
do the apologies here. Hold on.
Let me get that page. I have a page and apology all written down on it.
Oh, there you go.
I, Nelson Buck, say sorry from the bottom of my heart. I really mean it. I will not do it again. Sorry. Do I have to go through the whole thing?
Yep, the whole thing.
It sucks. It's so long. No, if I upset somebody, I'm sorry, but seriously, this is ridiculous. I won't even talk about this here. I won't. It's like, I am so sick of drama right now. I just.
See you, Laura.
So we'll entice her to come in. So that's not hard to do.
Say it again.
Let me know when you kill the live feed. I'll tell you how to get her in.
In 3, 2. No, we got 3 minutes to go. We gotta get to the hour so I can at least put the ads on.
Okay, well then I'll say it now. Okay, so what we do is we just bring Hitesh back in the group.
Yeah, Jeffrey really banned his ass. Holy crap! I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it because I'm so sick of this.
No, don't do it. You gotta wait till the end of the show.
No, I'm gonna say it now.
Oh,
when somebody, Hitesh, when somebody kicks you out of the group, you do not go to the video and post comments on the fact that you got kicked out of the group. That just gets you banned off the videos. What's next? You want to be banned off Facebook, Twitter? I got an Instagram. You can join. You can try with the Instagram. No. Right after Jeffrey booted him out, we did our YouTube video, and then he went in and did a whole blah blah thing. Apparently, I didn't see the comment because it was blocked before I saw it. But that got blocked, and he got blocked there. It's like, oh, it just doesn't end, dude. Give it up. Find another place better than Mardox, and go get heard. Go be respected. You pissed us off. You pissed off Jeffrey. What can I say? You've got me. You've got Belinda. And then you got Jeffrey. And you pissed off Jeffrey way up here. You pissed off the pit bull.
Actually, I think Melinda's below you. She gets pissed off faster. She has the lowest boiling point.
Yeah. I guess it would be Belinda, me, then Jeffrey. Yeah, because I get pissed off, but I'm very lenient. I'm very lenient.
You have more of a leniency than she does.
Yeah,
and then Jeffrey is higher. Yeah.
And Jeffrey, I mean, I'm gonna say, Itesh is probably watching, dude. You don't seriously
piss off the one that tries to help you.
You don't get a support ticket going. Get somebody on your side to go to bat for you. Have that person convince others, even though he's being told lose this guy's ass, and he's no. We have to try. The guy got me to talk to John. John was like, we should try, make friends, and we did. And then you come back and you're right. I appreciate the effort. But I'm not interested. Whatever the phrase was. Jeffrey saw that and went, I'm banning your ass. Dude, you're gone. What did you expect? God, I mean, the ruler of North Korea, I can't say his name straight, has more sense than that.
I don't know about that.
Okay, he's making nuclear bombs. He's still trying to make friends.
Yeah.
Hey, John, buddy,
Yes,
John, bro, we're at 1 hour and 25 seconds. We got to get this closed up. Otherwise,
right.
Belinda's going to get in and she's going to be, hi, and we got to be gone. Sorry, Belinda. She's going to watch that and she's going to hurt me bad.
Oh yeah, you're in for it.
Oh, yeah, I know. No matter
But he
what
likes you. That's the reason.
Okay, let's let John speak.
Thanks a lot, folks.
3, 2, 1, go.
Thanks a lot, folks, once again for tuning in to the Mardox kind of daily live chat. And
semi-daily.
Yeah, semi-daily, sort of, kind of. And remember the 3 things. You subscribe, like, and comment on
and show up
the video.
And watch the live chat all the way through. That means more than likes and comments. Did you know that? We'll talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about YouTube.
All right, tomorrow, Saturday at 3 o'clock. That.
I'll do it. I'll do it. John, do you want to be there on Saturday, dude?
Let's do it.
Well, John's got stuff to do.
John's got the Kingdom Hall, we know, but after Kingdom Hall, John is like, no way. I'm like, I need a break from you nutcases. Monday, I'm gonna make a note. Monday, we're gonna talk about what I talked to a person at YouTube, directly, as one of the engineers at YouTube. And what he told me really matters in the videos. And this isn't being distributed anywhere else. People don't know about this. We'll talk about that on Monday. No, seriously. And I know it makes a lot of sense. 1,000% sense. So, hold on. So, subscribe, like, and comment. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there, be square. If you're not there, we get to talk about you. If you're not there, well, if you are there, we get to talk about you. Where the bleep is the button? Bye-bye, everyone.